Welcome back, guys. Today we are learning one of the most confusing but important things in JavaScript: type conversion and type coercion. Type conversion means you convert the data type yourself. Type coercion means JavaScript converts it automatically. We will convert strings to numbers, numbers to strings, booleans to numbers, and we'll also see how JavaScript behaves when mixing different types. I'll explain every line clearly, so even if you are a beginner, you will understand everything perfectly. Let's start coding. Here, I'm converting the string 50 into a real number using the number function. If the string contains valid digits, JavaScript converts it to a number. Now, the next example, we use the parseInt. It also converts a string to a number, but it only keeps whole numbers, so 100 string becomes 100 number. Parsefloat is for decimal numbers. It reads the strings and returns a floating point number like 20.55. Alright, so the next example, we are going to be converting numbers to strings. The string function converts the number 200 into text 200. This is useful when displaying values in UI. Another way is using toString. Putting 300 inside the parentheses lets us use the method directly and it becomes 300 string. So in our next example, we are going to be converting Boolean values to numbers. So here, I'm converting true into a number. In JavaScript, true becomes 1. Alright, so let's go to the next example. False becomes 0. This is important for calculations and conditions. So in our next example, we'll be converting from numbers to booleans. Alright, so converting the number 1 into a boolean gives us true. So this is it. The next example, 0 becomes false. In JavaScript, anything that is 0, null, undefined, empty string is false. Alright, so we are coming to the section 2, the implicit conversion, which is the coercion. Now we move the coercion. This is when JavaScript automatically converts one type to another. So we are trying to add a string to a number. Here we have a string and a number. When the plus operator sees a string, it converts the number to a string. So this becomes 105. Same thing here. 10 becomes 10 string and the result is 105. Always lean towards string when one operand is a string. So let's look at subtraction, the multiplications and the division. Alright, with minus, JavaScript switch the other way. It converts the 20 string into a number, so the result is 10. Here both values are string, but multiplication forces them into a number, so we get 25. Division also converts string to numbers. This gives us 20. So let's look at some Boolean coercions here. Alright, our first example is going to be let f 5 greater than 3. Any comparison returns a Boolean. 5 greater than 3 is true. Here, JavaScript converts 10 string into a number automatically, so the result is true. So we are going to be looking at our section 3, the Truthy and the Falsy values. JavaScript has some values that automatically behave like true or false. Alright, so our first example goes this way. So any non-empty string is true. Any positive or negative number is true. Okay. The next value goes this way. Any empty string is false. Zero is false. Null is false. Undefined is false. So now let's console log our results so we can see exactly what JavaScript returned for every conversion. Now let's check all our results in the console so you can see exactly what JavaScript returns for every conversion. You can see here that the string 50, 100 and 20.55 were successfully converted into numbers. The numbers 200 and 300 were converted into string. True became 1 and false became 0, which is how JavaScript treats booleans in calculation. 1 became true and 0 became false. Then for the cohesion, when we use the plus operator with a string, JavaScript combined them as text, giving us 105, but with minus, multiplication and division, JavaScript converted the string into number automatically. And finally, you can see the truthy and falsy value. Non-empty string and numbers return truth, while empty string 0, null and undefined return false. Seeing everything here in the console helps you understand how JavaScript handles types under the hood.